News just dropped right now that Kobbie Mainoo is planning on rejecting Manchester United's new contract offer in order to move abroad for greener pastures, as we would see it. However, this is my opinion in this situation. And looking at this situation as a whole, I think Kobbie Mainoo's agents are not giving him the right context of where Manchester United are and where Manchester United are looking to be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It is truly a hard time and a wrong time for you to request a huge jump, about 5x times jump in this situation in terms of your wages, especially during the context of where Kobbie Mainoo's career is at Manchester United. Of course, let's start at Kobbie Mainoo is an academy graduate, so his value is double the amount to Manchester United, and that is where things are actually not in his favor. Now, Kobbie Mainoo is loved by every Manchester United fan, and I think I can say this about Kobbie Mainoo, and I would be right in every eye of a Man United fan. He is truly one of the silver linings of this dreaded 10 years span that we have faced. Dreaded, I say. And why do I bring up the 10 years span? Because with the arrival of Ineos, this opened the floodgates of redundancies. We have seen about 250 workers that worked for Manchester United being classified as redundancies and lost their jobs. We are also expecting around another 150 to 250 pounds, 250 employees also classified as redundancies. It is truly and truly a sad day for Manchester United financially. And so, why do I bring this up? I bring this up because Kobbie Mainoo is coming into a contract renewal. And I know that the agent's job is to get him the most money. But the agent's job also is to put him in the right position to make the most out of his entire career and not about a 5-year span. That is where the agents need to focus on. Because Manchester United, looking at Kobbie Mainoo could be the core of what Manchester United are doing in the future. Kobbie Mainoo could be the replacement for Bruno Fernandes in the future. Kobbie Mainoo could be the captain of Manchester United. And one thing I can say, any captain that goes on to bring Manchester United back to where Manchester United are meant to be will be a hero in every United fan's eye for the rest of their lives. And I'm saying this, I am not kidding, nor am I putting any hyperbole behind that statement. It will truly be one of the captaincies that every single person will put up in the highest regard. Will put up in the echelon of Roy Keane, will put up in the echelon of Brian Robson, will put up in the echelon of Rio Ferdinand in terms of captaining Manchester United. And this is why I think Kobbie Mainoo really needs to reassess what he's doing and his demands for this situation. Now let me say this. In putting this in context, Liverpool, the champions elect, because they are right now 11 points, if I'm not mistaken, ahead of Arsenal, who are the closest to the challenging for the title. They have 4 players, if I am not mistaken, 4 players that are ahead of that amount that Kobbie Mainoo is requesting. 4 players. And we're talking about £150,000 a week. Only 4 in Liverpool's squad. The entire squad. And then we are looking at Mohamed Salah. What Mohamed Salah has done for Liverpool, taking them to a Champions League, taking them to a Premier League, an FA Cup, a Carabao Cup, if I'm not mistaken, and could be right now leading them to another Premier League, leading them to another Champions League, and is currently the best player in the world. Currently, that is Mo Salah, and that is the reason why Mo Salah is requesting what he's requesting from Liverpool. And Liverpool are also finding it hard to give him that money. Because Mo Salah would now be requesting more than the 350, more than the 400, if I'm not mistaken. Mo Salah, I believe, will be requesting around Erling Haaland's numbers. And when we look at the Virgil van Dijk, he's the second person. Same thing with Mo Salah. One of the best defenders in the world. Has given them a Premier League title. Has given them a Champions League title. And now he's just requesting the biggest payday that he wants to get from Liverpool. And Liverpool are also finding it hard to do the same thing. And then we look at Trent Alexander-Arnold and then Alisson Becker. All these players, the simple thing that we are seeing in this as a stabilizing factor is that they have brought the biggest of biggest trophies for their team. Same as Erling Haaland, same as Ilkay Gundogan, same as De Bruyne. For Manchester United, we are in truly the worst moment in our lifespan of a team. And you cannot tell me that this is the moment that we need to start outspending every single other team in our wage bill. That is why Omar Ben Rada is ready to slash it. That is why we are seeing Casemiro putting on the chopping block for him to leave Manchester United. That is why we are seeing Marcus Rashford being allowed to go to Aston Villa because they want to get rid of his contract. That is why we are seeing the likes of Eriksen, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, Lindelof, Harry Maguire, all opened to be sold in the summer because Manchester United are trying to slash the wage bill in half. We are trying to bring that wage bill down. And actually having Bruno Fernandes be the highest paid player because of what Bruno Fernandes has meant to Manchester United in the last 4-5 seasons. So let me say this. It is quite hard for me to even speak about someone's pockets because I hate taking food out of someone's pocket. It is not my style. However, I understand that it will be an injustice or a lack of integrity in my part not to actually talk about this situation because it affects the whole club as a whole and not just one individual. Let me say this. Kobbie Mainoo needs to reassess what his agents are telling him. Not only because this is putting United fans in a very peculiar situation where United fans have to either understand where the club is coming from when they say, hey, we need to sell Kobbie Mainoo for our evaluated price, because United fans do not want to lose Kobbie Mainoo as a player. But we also have to understand that the clubs cannot continue to hemorrhage in the money that we are spilling out right now, especially for where we are in the league, for where we are as a club. It is truly not the case. It should not be the case. And so United and Ineos are going to take advantage of this situation. And I believe this is also one of the reasons why this news have dropped in the media. They are going to take advantage of the fact that fans do not want the club to have the high wage bill that they are having to sell a Carrington Academy talent graduate because he not only brings them pure profit of 70 plus million pounds, he also gives them a lot more credit in PSR. So they are eating their cake and having it, while United fans are being caught up in a really bad situation. So I believe that this is one of the reasons why I think Kobbie Mainoo needs to reassess, put the money back in the back end, put your request that you want to have as you move forward in your career, as you become one of the most important players in Manchester United. You have the ability to renegotiate at any point that you want. This is a situation. At every 2 years interval, you have the ability to renegotiate. This is where I think Man United and Kobbie Mainoo can come into an agreement and sign this deal, because that is what every single person wants. Let me know what you guys think about this situation down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that follow button if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm your boy Manny. Peace.